So if we want to solve this limit as theta goes to 0 of cosine 3 theta times tan 3 theta over theta, we need to use trig identities and a special theorem. So remember that tangent is sine over cosine. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to convert tangent of 3 theta to sine of 3 theta divided by cosine of 3 theta. And leave everything else exactly the same. And what that allows us to do is cancel out the 3 thetas. So then we're really just looking at the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine of 3 theta over theta. Now remember that we have a limit as x goes to 0 of sine of x all over x, and we know that that's equal to 1. But these x's have to match up with each other. They have to be the sine of something divided by that exact same something. So what we're going to do here is we are going to multiply this fraction by 1. But the way that we're going to multiply by 1 is multiplying by 3 over 3. So that becomes the limit as theta goes to 0 of 3 sine of 3 theta divided by 3 theta. Okay. Now, this 3 right here, I can pull out to the front. So that would just be 3 times the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine of 3 theta over 3 theta. And now we know that that is equal to 3 times 1 because that's our special limit. And so that equals 3. All right, and so we have another problem that's pretty similar. So let's try that. The next problem looks like this. The limit as t goes to 0 of sine of 4t over 3t. So if we were to use algebra on this, we could say, well, this 3, I can pull out using my properties of limits, and I can pull that out to be 1/3 times the limit as t goes to 0 of sine of 4t divided by t. Okay, because the 3 in the denominator is just a factor. The 4 in the numerator is part of the argument of sine. It's part of that variable. So you cannot pull the 4 out in front of the sine. It's the sine of 4t, not 4 times the sine of t. But what we're going to do, again, is try to match up what we're taking the sine of with what's divided by it. So I am going to multiply the top and the bottom of this fraction by 4. So this would be, and then I'm going to take that 4 in the numerator and I am going to pull it out to the front. And then I have my special limit. And now I know that this limit is going to be equal to 1. So I end up with 4/3 as the solution. Okay, so it's a little bit of algebra manipulation, but you need to pay close attention to it in order to solve the limits correctly.